after the session and after the race, and he said, well, you know, if I don't have any new bits, if I don't have any new parts, I've got the bike's still the same, we're going to get the same result. I think that was quite a point,
and the same result means what that shot you just saw, that's because the bike part.
the optic on Zarco's part. But it's like we've still got the, you know, the little bit of sucking of the teeth and thinking, yeah, well, we're going to need to run it through a few more tests.
Yeah.
We're going to need to get the Nakashima to test it.
It's a traditional Japanese way, that's what we've seen. It's the way the Japanese manufacturers have done it for years. And it's worked up until the point of, well, you'd have to say, what, 10, 15 years ago, the development, the way the European manufacturers have started to work, and then now,
the lights go out and we are on the way. The course is a fantastic start from the factory Ducati man. Well, look at Jorge Martin from the second row on the grid. He's going to get through, is he? On Vinales. No, Vinales strong on the front. Martin, Alex Rins looked like to me was not absolutely flying, was collected there. A horrible high side for Rins, but it's Bagnaia leading from Vinales in second place, and in third it's Jorge Martin. Fourth is Alex Marquez, and his brother Marc comes through early on. He's up into fourth place. Better start still even than yesterday.
yeah, great start for Vinales, and he has good race pace, much race pace all weekend, and he can get a little bit closer. This part of the track, Vinales is so much you can see there closing in on your leader.
Yeah, yesterday he was stuck behind Alex Marquez for a little bit, but now he's got the leader in front. But here comes Jorge Martin, but he couldn't do that yesterday because he had a wobble in that corner on the first lap. Different story here today, side by side with Vinales, down towards the ball corner. But the championship leader is up into second. A brilliant first lap so far from Martin.
Yeah, he's active pass at this point in the race, full tank of fuel. Tyres not fully up to temperature, but that medium foot tyre he knows he has to attack. The strong point for him is going to be the first few laps of this race.
So they're going to come across the yellow flag in turn one when they get there, because that was awful for Alex Rins. A few dark clouds are right around, but we're told it's going to be okay for this race as Pecco Bagnaia starts to stretch out this part of the track. No one can touch him at the moment, and in fact it's going to get worse perhaps for Martin, is it? No, I thought Vinales might have a think about going through on Jorge, but not on this occasion. So Bagnaia leads them across the line. He has pulled out on this first lap a half second lead over Jorge Martin, with Vinales third, Marc Marquez fourth, Alex Marquez fifth, and Frankie Morbidelli's made a much better start today. He's there in sixth, with Pedro Acosta also making waves. He started ninth, he's up to seventh.
Some first lap on Bagnaia though. Yes, he got the start, clear track ahead of him, but to pull half a second on this field in one lap, it just shows you how confident that man is right now.
Decisive from Marc Marquez there in the shrubber, and he's through on Maverick Vinales. What has he learned? Yesterday he didn't have much race to learn from. He only made it to one lap and two corners before he hit the curve and went down. Said he made a silly mistake in his own making, and looking to make amends today.
Yeah, it was a silly mistake, unfortunately, but he was in the pack. The problem is, we call it when you're unsighted, you're so close to the rider in front, you can't quite see the end of the curve. And he cut the corner of the curve a little bit too tight. The foot goes off the ground and down he went.
Pedro Acosta really aggressive there. How on earth has he got that stopped? How on earth has Pedro Acosta got that to come down to the apex and hang on in front of Alex Marquez? He threw it in from miles back, but Acosta has done it. A much better ride from him today, and he's up to sixth.
Yeah, I'm going to say for the first time he looked like a rookie. He has looked like a rookie at points on the weekend, but now he doesn't. He looks like a veteran carving his way through the field on that KTM. My apologies.
It's fifth, of course, on the test-free machine. So as Vinales just takes a little bit of time to get into this race, it's Bagnaia leading, but Martin, who's in second place, Marquez in third, and Vinales across the line in fourth, and Bagnaia with a 132.6. Compare that to Martin, 32.9. Marc Marquez is 33.2. Vinales is 33.5. He's put nearly a second into Vinales on lap 2.
Yeah, and it looks easy. I know we're not seeing a lot of him, but throughout the weekend he's not put a wheel wrong. Not changed the setting of his bike. He said that yesterday. Just happy with the way it feels. What are you changing for tomorrow's race? Absolutely nothing. Oh, Luca Marini.
Mechanical yesterday, and now he's in the kitty litter. Thankfully he didn't go down, but an awful weekend for Marini and Red Honda again. Little wobble there for Maverick Vinales going through the risk of
such a horrible part to track because you're approaching so fast, so it's 180 miles an hour, but You don't do a lot. You're not really loading the front tyre. That's the issue. So you brake a little bit, you knock it back 2 gears, and then you go into turn 7. So you don't have the, it's almost like you don't have the full weight transfer.
Maverick was saying yesterday from the braking, that's where he felt he was having a few issues. A bit wider there. Oh, that looks like Alex Rins talking to the medical staff. Yeah, let's have a see.
This is a horrible crash.
On the outside. Oh,
it's an old school slap down high side. Oh,
you know, electronics are supposed to sort that thing out, aren't they, MotoGP?
Yeah. It can't catch them all. The reality. The reality is if you have the traction control set so it would catch every slide. You need to 2 or 3 seconds lap too slow.
So Vinales in fourth. Jorge Martin has just gone quicker than Bagnaia, even quicker still. Maverick D'Antonio, who from fourth on the grid, dropped back a couple of positions from the off, but he's gone through now on Morbidelli, who's dropped suddenly back to 11th place. Not quite sure what's happened there. He's gone through on Alex Marquez, and he's now behind Pedro Costa, but another one who could well get stronger as this race goes on. Good yesterday, didn't he? Probably D'Antonio,
yeah. Well, contract time for him, I'm not saying he's riding well because of contract time. He rode fantastic at the end of last year. He's rode well over this season, but his name is on certainly on a few of the shopping lists for the, let's say, the next phase of the rider transfer market.
A lot of weekend. But Marco was second against another crash. And there's Madison, that one there already. Had one at 7 early this week, but he's run off track at about 6 different corners. Just falls off the side of the bike there. It's one of those. First touch to the throttle, it looked like.
Yeah, just push the front, down you went.
Here we go, Jorge Martin's closing. He's closing. Bagnaia starting to get into the groove that he's worn around this place, and Martin's having to treat this a bit like qualifying.
Yeah.
Having to use everything he can to try and set about Bagnaia.
Yeah, he said that yesterday after the race. He said it just felt like I was doing qualifying laps. After qualifying laps, what does that mean? It means you have no margin, nothing left. That's the ultimate. This is a legend.
On the left braking, Pedro Costa. That's as smooth as you like. That was.
Tied in. It cost him time to go through the chicane, which is going to cost him time down into turn 1. Is Pedro going to come back?
Oh. Digi was wise to the fact that Pedro was trying to outbrake him. That was excellent from Maverick D'Antonio up into 5th place. And when his teammates languishing so far back, well, he's obviously crashed out this one. But in terms of the championship as well, he is showing VR46 that they should be looking perhaps at him in the future, although the rumour is perhaps that Frankie Morbidelli will come back into the squad for next year. He said he's got options anyway from Digi.
Yeah, a couple of options he said to me. Complete different directions.
That's interesting already.
Really early.
We just talked about it in Moto2 earlier. Track limits warning at this stage of the race with 21 and a half to go. Don't fancy that one much.
No, it's at the same time as in lap 4. That's when Famine Applegate got in the Moto2 race. So it's a long race around this track. So easy, so narrow is Assen, and it's really easy to just drop off the edge of a curve. Your wheel touches like Prix, part of the track, and you will trigger the sensors.
Martin's gap back out to 8 tenths actually for Bagnaia, as always. But Martin did a 32.3, Bagnaia did a 32.5. Bagnaia has responded. He works so well with his crew, with his pit board, with what he gets on his dash. He's just got a real wherewithal of what he needs to be doing at one stage of the race.
Yeah, that's what we always talk about, a rider controlling the race. When you see a rider, when the gap comes down in his next lap, he sets his fastest lap, which he's just done. I mean, he has smashed that one out of the park at 32.0 is an impressive lap time. If you think that's half a second a lap faster than Jorge Martin, the man in second, it's 0.7 of a second of a lap faster than this man that we're looking at, Marc Marquez.
Yeah, half a second quicker than last year's race lap record. It's only 4 tenths behind what he did in the sprint yesterday. Only rider matching that at the moment is Digi in 5th place with a 32.0.
That's unreal. But Digi, let's not forget Fabio Di Giannantonio. He's on the 2023 Ducati, which we know is not quite as good as that 24 version.
We are going to talk about tyres as well, though. It is a concern for them, something they just need to keep an eye on in this race. It's cloudy out there, chilly at times. We'll all be up to temperature now, though. A little bit wider there from Maverick Vinales. Was that a mistake? Yeah, I think it was for Vinales, ever so slightly. But this is the sector where he's strong.
Yeah, really good. The bike works so well through here, brilliant.
Vinales did Gian Antonio. This is what Vinales do. You know, he just gets a wobble on.
He got too close there. That's a good example of the bike bumping. Turbulence of the bike in front, and he's made it nervous. And look at that. That's literally cost him. Not only has he not passed Marc Marquez, he's now lost the place to DJ.
He will get the drive here. And he should get a lot of
That was clever riding. He knew he got no speed through the chicane, so he knew he was a sitting duck. What did he do? Put right across the actually that it wasn't a weird week, it wasn't dangerous. Smart riding him, talk that where with all and where the riding was behind you.
Yeah, Marc Marquez would have known pretty much what he was doing. Now, once he's doing it again, actually, here, he's just parking the bike at the moment, not giving Vinales a chance. And now when we get to this part of the track, where he might have a little bit of an edge over the Aprilia in terms of the exit from the Strubben, he will take advantage.
Fire it out and then get back to plan A of now closing the gap on Marc Marquez. And that looks
Look at that. One here scratched out of the race.
okay.
I spoke to Joan yesterday, actually, after the session and after the race, and he said, well, you know, if I don't have any new bits, if I don't have any new parts, I've got the bike still the same, we're going to get the same result. I think that was quite pointy.
And the same result means what that shot you just saw, that's picking the bike back down. You've got to, and I mean this, and I'm not trying to be funny, you've got to respect a rider that goes out in every race and crashes. What I mean by that is the limit of the bike is the limit of the bike, but, and it sounds stupid, but you can't set a better example to your team to say, look, I'm trying to stay with riders, this is what happens. If you want, I can ride round them, like Luca Marini's done in quite a few races this year, way off the bike in last place, or I can push and try my best to get the best result. So.
Yeah, and he actually sounds more like he might stay with Honda, which is staying technical. But it sounds to me like Yamaha, we've seen the big new engine here this weekend. It's not quite working for Fabio Quartararo down in 13th at the moment. He says they'll work in other places better because it improves the stopping performance of the bike. But you feel like they're going the European way, just trying things, bringing new parts, bringing new things. You've seen new exhaust, aero, all these things. We've seen those on the test bikes at Honda. We might have seen the odd thing on Zarco's bike, but it's like we've still got the little bit of sucking of the teeth and thinking, yeah, well, we're going to need to run it through a few more tests.
Yeah.
We're going to need to get the Nakashima to test it.
It's a traditional Japanese way, that's what we've seen. It's a way the Japanese manufacturers have done it for years. And it's worked up until the point of, well, you'd have to say, what, 10, 15 years ago, the development, the way the European manufacturers have started to work, and then now that took a while, and now we're in the sweet spot of that, and the Japanese manufacturers are having to react. What's all that mean?
Dicky's through.
Yeah, already happened.
Dicky's gone through on Marc Marquez and Maverick Vinales now, and he is up into third place. But Marc is being, well, I think he's riding wide, so Vinales, and now Acosta's on the back of him too. Interesting. Acosta does have a soft rear tyre in that bike, so does Brad Binder. It's something that the KTM seem like they might be able to run. But you've got to feel like perhaps it's got the people like Vinales, like Marquez, might have a bit more pace. Are they saying something? Or?
Yeah, I would have to agree, because with the fact is, I can't remember last time at 23 Ducati passed small. So Fabio Di Giannantonio was obviously the same mind as him. There's still 18 laps to go. That Marc is, let's say, what we call his riding to a lap time, doing a certain pace, doing that. He can keep that consistently throughout the race as opposed to, say, burning the rear tyre out.
But he did say top 5 was his best bet for the race today. I'm so impressed though by Fabio Di Giannantonio, showing just what he's capable of. He's in the podium positions ahead of Marc Marquez. Is it a mistake?
It's going to be, I'm guessing. Back.
He's pointed, yeah, he's to say, come on. Had he done something and he transgressed and something happened?
Oh, so it must have.
Interesting one.
Maybe
yeah, we need to see a bit more, don't we? It's hard to tell from one little sequence. At the front, Bagnaia leads by 0.9 from Martin. He's just trading lap time with Martin at the moment. Vinales needs to work out a way of being a little bit, it's going to sound silly, being a little bit further back on Marquez, so that when he actually gets the run down to here, he has a little bit more, because he looks like he's getting too close around 10 and 11, and then actually the run's not happening because he keeps getting a wobble on.
Yeah.
Still 17 to go. Bagnaia for Martin, and then Prix 2.6 back. This is the battle for third place with Martin. As I said, 2.6 on the road. Prix third, Marquez is fourth, Vinales fifth, Acosta sixth, and then a slight gap back to Enea Bastianini, of course, who started to charge after starting down in 11th place. Bastianini won't rule out a podium from here.
No, I'm going to say, your favourite for the podium is Bastianini to nick third place at this point, because even though he's way back in 7th place, a couple of seconds off the back of this group, we know what his late race pace is like. We know how good he is. Saving the tyre.
Yeah, as he showed in Mugello when he made his 1-2 for the factory team. He, of course, is on his way out of factory, replaced by Marc Marquez next year. He's going to the Tech 3 KTM team alongside Maverick Vinales, who in turn is being replaced by Jorge Martin. Nomination Spargo, a reminder today, he broke his hand in that final corner crash on the final lap yesterday. And he hopes to be back in Germany, although Massimo Rivera told us on the grid that also could be unlikely as his hand has swollen up quite badly. No Lorenzo Savadori as well, who has cracked a couple of transverse processes in his lumbar vertebra. So that's basically the sticky outy bits on his spine at the bottom. So we wish Lorenzo well as well.
I've done that.
Oh, awful.
Yeah, that's not nice. And that's quite a long road to recovery.
You can't sense it, can you?
No, exactly. So you've literally not arrived, but that's like a month off the line.
Pedro Bagnaia just second, he's back this lap with the race deal, a 1:32.015, and that's clearly the mark he set himself. Jorge Martin's done the same, a 32.0 as well.
Oh, it's keeping him honest though, isn't it? I mean, the gap's up, it's up to a second, but he's still not comfortable with the second gap.
That's where Bagnaia in the past, we've seen when he's in cruise control, I mean, I know I'm probably trying to make a story when there isn't one there, but we have seen Bagnaia, when everything's going smoothly, when everything's working for him, and it seems easy. Everything was okay with the helicopter there, I'm shocking a little bit. But that's when there have been mistakes in the past.
The Jorge Martin will know that, and that's why he'll be doing all he can at this point. He's not quitting, keep him pushing, just hoping that he can force Francesco Bagnaia into a small mistake.
Thankfully, I can tell you the helicopter is still flying. So Chris just, I think, the camera operator there, not able to follow the action. We're back with the shot from the Gert Zimmer tribune, the stand which overhangs this final chicane. And they've just watched Bagnaia come across the line from Jorge Martin with 15 laps to go in the Dutch TT in 2024. The roster of legends that Bagnaia is hoping to join today: Duel, Agostini, Surtees and Duke. You get any more illustrative, really, as people who've taken a Premier Class treble 3 years on the bounce here.
Some serious names there.
You know, the thing, Pecco Bagnaia, I know when Susie spoke to him, he said, look, he's not thinking about next year. But one thing, I'm sure the way they'll have tried to sell into Marc Marquez being his teammate is didn't get the best of start, which is interesting. When Bagnaia's bike is pulling off the line like a dragster, you know, the Bastianini's not able to make up more positions at the start, because generally he's having to come back from his same position he qualified.
Yeah. Quattro's going to be disappointed. I was 22 seconds down at this point, still 3 laps to go, but down in 13th place. They tested last week, tried something with the engine, tried a new engine, which they said was, what he said was better, easier getting stopped, helped turning, but not really seen big advantage or any advantages here. Great lap times, as you would expect.
Of laps, and the ones where they suddenly dips back in lap 23 is when Martin's responded, and all the rest he's taken time out. It's a seriously impressive run that Bagnaia has put together here.
I think we're going to have a decent last lap though for third, because the battle for third, they're all getting closer. I'm looking at it on a different screen, the aerial view. Mark's closing in definitely on Vinales. And this man, well, the only negative to this man is for all the team sponsors that not the market wins. We've hardly seen
between Marc Marquez and Maverick Vinales, and that's Marc making time the only places that he can. And let's have a see now. We go down into
likes the feeling.
Right, sound of that. Looks like he's able to turn a little bit tighter there, but this is where we've seen Vinales strong all weekend, isn't it?
It really works so well. We look at that, you can see it really then accelerates away out of the corner. But how much he left it all momentum then. And then it easily left out the ball as well. Then he's sort of passing the left-hand corners.
5 minutes comes up for Jorge Martin. Don't transgress on the last lap now. Here we go. 1 to go. 2.8 miles for Pecco Bagnaia to etch his name in Assen history. Jorge Martin, damage limitation for him in second place. And then Bastianini looking to make it a clean sweep for the factory machine. Vinales had a traction this morning come up on that last lap. We go through the Otterbrücken. And then they'll turn round into the struggle for the final time. Digi's there.
Is he close enough?
Doesn't matter, is it? Not one's going to lunge anyway.
Very different, that would be messy.
So here comes Marc Marquez now. He's trying to find a way through. Has he got enough drive to get underneath Vinales into one of these? This is where he's strong, actually.
Yeah, Mark's going to have a chance into turn 8. So this is 7.
The wider shot over here.
Here we go into turn 8. No, I think that might have been his only chance now because Vinales is pretty good through the rest of the track. Someone's gone down.
Yeah, he's got a fight with Acosta, I think. Yeah, Pedro Acosta. So,
all on his own as well.
Ooh, and that's a fast one. Is that turn 7? I think it is, isn't it?
Great. Right, I bet that's him backing off. It seems forward, now he's back off and you don't find the downforce he used to.
Digi's lurking behind Marc Marquez. We are going to have the grandstand finish in the month for third place. I think Bastianini might have it. Bagnaia definitely got it into this game for the final time. And he has his days to illustriously the champion by doing the treble here. Vinales has made a mistake. And Marc Marquez has come through on him. Vinales attacks back to Gian Antonio. Bagnaia wins. Martin is second. Bastianini is third.